Pwede sa bag ko na lang.
No cell phone on the final table. No earphones.
Not final table. This is featured table.
Final table.
Sige. Magdilang anghel ka.
Featured table pa
Magdilang anghel ka na pinaniwala ka na.
Hesitating.
Magdilang anghel na tayo.
Mamaya na. Walang cellphone dito.
Tinago na lang namin ha.
Magaluan daw yung tips natin, sabi ni Ma'am, sabi ko din siya.
Scan.
Dito naman, nandito rin kay
Kaya
Ryan.
paano, hindi ko nga alam dito na lang.
One pa po. One. Yung 8 lang po yung wala.
Dito ko na ilalagay.
Sir, dito ka po. Sa 9. Apo. Yung safe rate po yung wala, di ba?
Alam mo, nakatakas ka.
Big blind, 20.
Hindi ako sanay kasi dito yung chip.
Hello? Start ka na po ah. 9, 10. Sevenfold, ninefold, tenfold.
1000 kami.
Hindi, yung 8 yung wala.
Kanya tayo.
One fold,
Dalawa lang gaya ko. Pili oh.
two raise, 45. Threefold, four, all in. Fivefold, sixfold, full call. Okay, Justin. Tama? Drop. Wala nang ano. Turn. Hover. 455.
Ganda ng pagkalipat.
Floor,
Remo,
sit
no?
open.
Ganda ng post. Ganda ng lipat. Kasi doon lang doon. Wala, iba yun. Oh. Iba barahan yun eh. Mga no? Kay Remo David ah. On court advantage.
Sanay sa feature.
Champion mo na to, di ba? Batang ito. PPT yun, at saka Christmas special. Yan, no? Nag-champion dito. Saan ba nakaraan dito? Depending.
Hindi naman di kasi. Sakto-sakto, no?
Hindi mo.
RFID.
Mapin yan.
Ninefold, tenfold, onefold, two raise, 45, threefold, fivefold,
Ang baba ng upuan.
na-adjust ko.
Na-adjust.
Apo, yes.
It's good. Shout out also to the viewers watching this sa YouTube. Alam nyo itong live stream natin mga kaibigan. This is
Three
always
fold.
being live streamed sa official Facebook page
Three
ng
fold.
Metro Card Club at sa
Three fold.
YouTube channel ko, Sergeant Santori Vlogs. Minsan magandang Teka lang. Ayan. Minsan magandang manood sa YouTube kasi pwede mong i-rewind. Sa Facebook kasi walang walang rewind eh.
10. 6. Oh. 7
Alright.
fold.
Benji, mga liman. Pa-correct natin sa ating operator. Benji actually to, hindi Benjo. Benji, mga liman. Romel Angeles. Or siguro gawin na lang natin Mau, yung Romel. Mau Angeles. Para madali, para kilala nyo talaga. Kasi si Mau is, mas kilala siya as Mau, not his first name, Romel. Alright. Oh. Kita nyo, napaka-real time ng pag-adjust namin. Alright. Ano to hindi to final table. 33 players, so meron pang may tatlo pang lamesa na may mga naglalaro dito sa main event. And then yung ibang lamesang nakikita nyo dyan sa background, those are actually the side event. Ano ba side event natin? I think merong high roller event ngayon. 500,000 guaranteed, 33,000 buy-in. Mark Forbes. Go, Revo David. Bobab, Bagdok. Hindi pa to final table. Featured table lang to kasi ang pag major event dito sa Metro, 3 araw yan. Ang final event niyan, ang final day ni Metro, pag major event, ibig sabihin malakihang tournament, every Monday. So ngayon, Sunday, yung lahat ng nag-qualify after the elimination round, naglalaro sila ngayon, and they will be playing hanggang last 18 players or last 2 tables ang matitira. Shoutout sa'yo, ex-poker Mark. Sabi ni Bobab, salamat po. Shoutout kay Renimar Rebo David. Oh, shoutout ulit sa'yo, ex-poker Mark. Sige. Alright, Mau Angeles versus Dave Erquiaga. Dave Spade ang kanyang Facebook page. Mau taking down that pot. It was just a blind versus blind battle.
Two, three fold. Five fold. Six, seven fold. Nine raise. 45. 10 call. 45. One fold. Heads up.
Dave Erquiaga again versus Mau. This time, Mau is on the button while Dave defended his small blind. Flop is king high. That's a top pair for Mau Angeles. He's gonna fire a continuation bet as Dave already checked this flop.
9 bet 50.
Okay, and Mao flick a pink chip. Yung pink chip po na yon, that's 50,000. Just to guide you kung magkano yung mga, anong value ng mga chips that you see on the table right now. Those pink chips, 50,000. The gray chips, 10,000. And the white chips are 5,000. John Albert is railing for Ryan Tan. RG on, shout out po sa mga poging natitirang player. Sa ating YouTube channel, sa aking YouTube channel, uh, binawi ni Jericho yung kanyang comment. Sayang, babasahin ko na sana, Jericho. But maybe you're asking a question na nasagot na.
5 fold. 7 all in. 305.
And Peter Chung jams all in with Ace Jack. He's gonna run into the Ace Queen of Jojo Ledina. Atorms Chan, shoutout kay John Albert. Di na naglaro ng poker, but iba na nilalaro, Atorms. So we see Jojo Ledina making a or rejamming. He is all in for less because he only has 175 while Peter has 305. But Jojo Ledina is ahead. Continues to be ahead after the flop of 10 high. Peter needs one of the 3 jacks to come out now. Peter Chung improved to an open-ended straight draw. But the river did not deliver and we see a double up for Jojo Ledina. Shoutout sa'yo, Errol John Snow. Naglaro ka ba nitong Batang Metro Poker Challenge? So 783 players ang total entries nitong ating 6 million guaranteed main event. Sobra-sobra yan, kaya ang ating prize pool mula sa guaranteed na 6 million have now improved or have ballooned to 7.5 million. Shout out sa aking kaibigan, Randall Chua, napakagaling na engineer contractor. Alam nyo, pag si Randall, he renovates houses pero mostly sabi niya to a close knit but when he renovates ang ganda ng pagkaka-renovate and he make sure na pag nagkwekwentuhan kami lagi niya nakikwento sa akin, he make sure na hindi niya pinapagastos ng hindi kailangan ang kanyang mga nire-renovate na bahay. So maybe if you're looking for good contractors, you may want to reach out to him. Daway, Michael Servito. Shoutout sa'yo. Happy watching. Hindi, kakauwi lang namin galing Pampanga. Sabi ni Errol. Sayang Errol. Panulay, Francis Beliran from Iloilo is railing for Dave Spade.
45.
Errol, check natin kung live pa si Pash. I-check natin. Ayun, Jericho Jap, maganda tong ginagawa mong live streaming. Nakikita mo iba-ibang laro ng mga players. May kasama pa konting analysis, lagi ako nanonood. Salamat Jericho Jap. Linawin ko lang po kasi minsan nababasa ko yung comments na ito namang commentator na to nagmamarunong pa. Ganun po ang trabaho ng commentator, mag-comment sa aming sa action sa table, no? At yung akin pong kino-comment, personal na opinion ko lang po yon. Huwag niyong isipin na yon ang tamang galaw. Ang galaw sa poker nagbabago po yan. Depende sa kalaban, depende sa stack mo, sa stack ng kalaban, depende sa stage ng tournament, depende kung may read ka ba, kilala mo ba yung laro ng kalaban mo or hindi. Napakarami pong galaw sa tournament poker. At ang naririnig nyo po sa akin, yan ay opinion ko lang po. I will never claim na tama ang aking sinasabi, na yun talaga ang dapat gawin. No sir. Ako po ay nagko-comment lang base sa aking experience bilang isang isang poker player din na naglalaro din. Eto, 4-bet jam by Dave Urquiaga after Revo David 3-bets. Ganyang katapang ang isang Dave Urquiaga. Ang ganda ng, parang ang ganda ng read niya rito kay ano, kay so if I may come across sa inyo, kung ang dating sa inyo ay parang, uy, know it all naman to, no? Ipagpaumanhin nyo po. But ang akin pong naririnig nyo sa akin ay opinion ko lang. Opinion ko lang. But anyway, Jericho Jaff, thank you sir for the kind words. Red-ish, nice, my live stream. Shout out from Batangas. Live pa ba mga kapatid ko? Hindi na. Hindi na. Laway, hindi na. Aaron Christopher Celestino, one day makakalaro rin ako sa tournament ng Metro Card Club. I hope so, Aaron. Rockets, aces for Peter Chung. He's down to just a little over 5 bigs, 5 BB. Goes all in. He might get a call from Dave Urquiaga. Pwedeng tumawag dito si Dave. Maliit lang yung, that's 5 BB lang yung inopen. Dave is sitting on King 10. Ang problema lang dito ni Dave, if tight range yon, kaya siya tumapon, kung tight range ang basa niya sa shoving range ni Peter, parang pwedeng dominated yung King 10 niya kasi baka minimum may Ace King. Pero ito, Revo David, pocket fives, he will oblige a call.
2 call. 3 call.
So, Revo is down to a 2-outer. Peter Chung in a good position to double up. Flop is king high. Another, if kung nag-call, kung kumol si Dave, makakrack niya yung aces ni Peter. But as it happens, Peter doubles up. Okay. Kung naka-call. Kaya lang, I can understand yung tapon na yun ni Dave. Kahit na sabihin mong konti na lang yung chips, those 5 chips will serve you habang lumalalim ang tournament. Every blind is important. Kasi kung ang range na, kung ang tingin ni Dave, ang shoving range ni Peter are ace premiums, then easily pwede niyang isipin ace king. So dominated na yung king 10 niya. Di ba? Plus, kung kumol naman siya, ang dami pang, may mga gagalaw pa sa likod niya. Paano kung pag-call niya, yung gagalaw na susunod, biglang umall in ng malaking stack. So pwedeng ma-dead money. Yung king 10 niya, very marginal ang king 10 suited to be calling in that spot. Jeff Pangilinan, boss, ano po ang schedule ng tournament dyan? Jeff, regular ang tournament dito sa Metro Card Club. Napakaraming nakaschedule, pero ang pinakamaganda mong gawin, hanapin mo yung Facebook page, official Facebook page ng Metro Card Club. Ito, kung saan ka nanonood na Facebook page, ito ang official Facebook page ng Metro Card Club. Mag-follow ka, i-follow mo tong page kasi lahat ng schedule ng tournament ni Metro pinupost nila rito. At masipag silang mag-update. Alright, let's go back to the action. Hand number 9. Dito sa ating featured table, Ace Jack by Jojo Lidina. He raised it to 2x. Ang current blinds natin, 10,000, 25,000. So ang raise ni Jojo, he raised it to 50,000. Benji mga liman with King Jack is gumamit siya ng time bank, so that will give him an extra 30 seconds. It's down to 5 right now. Baka nag-iisip na magre-raise si Benji rito. He used another time bank. Wow. Ren, RV, CY Villanueva, no need to explain. Basta lagi ako nakasupport sa'yo. Well, alam mo, Ren, pinagpapaliwanag lang tayo because minsan nagre-review ako ng mga past live stream. May nababasa akong mga comments na sasabi ng mga nanonood. Although, alam ko naman yon, we cannot please everybody. We cannot please everybody. May ang tao, the viewers o yung mga nanonood, kung may gusto silang sabihin, sasabihin nila. But I'm just setting the record straight na opinion ko lang po yun. Baka sabihin, oy, ginawa ko yung sinabi mo. Hindi naman effective, mali ka naman. Opinion ko lang po yun. Alright, top pair for Jojo Lidina. Benji with a gut shot. Benji checked. And Jojo bets 50,000. Tingnan natin kung sisilip si Benji. Red-ish. Play down to 18 players. Yan. Yes, sir. Play down to 18 players. Hey, Paul Wilson. Paul, yeah, you're back in Sorsogon. Happy watching to you, Paul Wilson. Too bad you should have played this one. I seem to remember you, Paul. Correct me if I'm wrong. I joke with you that you look like Johnny Bravo. Is that correct? You're that guy, right? Yats Javier, ano level na nung mini high roller? Let's double check Yats, ha. Medyo nasa labas.
Ninefold. Tama, di ba? 55 sabi ko. 55 lang. Hindi ko marinig ang hingi ni Jester. Raise 55. Lang. Kaya na Sir Dave, 25 yung pink. Pero na-verbal naman siya. Hindi ko kasi maring lakas na kay Jester.
Masyadong mareklamo tong ating dealer, Hindi, binibiro. Nagjo-joke ako, naririnig ko sa comment. Sabi ng dealer, tumatagos daw yung boses ko. At pumapa. Kasi medyo magkatabi ho kami nung ating live stream operator. Alam nyo mga kaibigan, ang boses ko by default, malakas talaga. At eto, mahina pa tong pagsasalita ko to. Medyo kulong tong aming booth. Anyway, Yats, abangan mo tinatanong ko kung anong level na. Gary Lantoria, greetings from Kadayawan. Oo nga, sa mga diha, kaigsuunan, diha sa Davao, happy Kadayawan Festival. Sa mga kaibigan natin sa Metro Card Club Davao. Paul Wilson, yes, that's correct. I'll catch the next tournament. Oh, great, Paul. Happy watching again. I hope to visit your province there in Sorsogon. I also come from Bicol. If I do that, Paul, I'll hit you up so you can show me your great place. Ray Hernando, medyo kanina pa makatilala muna mo, sir. May makatilalamunan ko. Hindi naman. Medyo parang gusto ko lang madighay. Sometimes when I tend to get acidic, that happens. I'll play the Wild Aces tournament this coming October. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll see you there. It's been quite a while since I played in Pampanga. I've received invites. Yat Xavier, the answer to your question, after the break, it will be level 5 for the mini high roller. Level 5. Alright. Jojo Ledina with pocket queens.
55. 1 raise 55. 2, 3 fold. 5 fold. 6, 7 fold. 55 pa. 9 fold. 55 ba yan? Opo, 55.
Hoy, Henry Jasper Santos. May pa Flintstone ka pa dyan. Malamang, kahit na sandamakmak yung pitcha mo kagabi, out ka na, no? Francis Beliran. Gawa ka ng poker podcast. Let's see. I can't, hindi ko masabing poker podcast, but I used to do. I'm sure you nanonood ka dati nung yung X marks the pot na weekly live stream ko.
5 raise.
But I've natapos na yung series na yon. May plans ako for another podcast, but it won't be purely poker. But poker will be part of it. All right. Uy, Yurid Rivera, ang aking kapatid. Raise it to 55,000. Benji Mangaliman. 3 bets. He's holding the same hand as Yurid.
7, 9, 10 fold. 150.
Malamang out na yan si Henry Jasper Santos. Ang yabang ng kung gumawa ng Facebook name, Sukab, Parak, 'di ba? Ang gangster, 'di ba? Ayop na yan. Pero yung totoong pangalan pang private school, Henry Jasper Santos. Ito, as expected, nagkaulinan yung dalawa. Wala namang tatapon talaga sa kanila pre-flop. Pero wag kayo all suits are represented dito. Nako, may running diamonds for you read. Pag nag-diamond to, wala na. Alright. Kung nag-diamond yung turn, naka-free roll sana si Yurid, pero split pot.
Balikat. Balikat eh. Dalawang pula eh.
Okay, yan ang current current chip count nitong 8 players na nandito sa ating featured table. Again, sa mga kakapanood pa lang, this is not the final table of our main event. Featured table only. This is just day 2. Day 2, lagi yan pag major tournament, always plays to the last 18 players or last 2 tables. And then tomorrow, those 18 players will continue and will play until a champion is crowned. Waiting for the champion, 1.7 million up top. Yurid Rivera again, ace 10 suited.
6 fold. 9, 10 fold. 1 fold. 55. 2 call. Heads up. 2 check. $45. 5 bet 45.
Berwin Kanyega, anong level na yung deep stack? Berwin, ang deep stack natin starts at 5 p.m. It's 6:46 now kung 25 minutes ata ang deep stack. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Mga tansya ko lang ha. Level 6, level 7. Baka ganon. Anyway, Rebo David versus Yurid Rivera. Yurid flopping top pair already. Rebo may isa pang call talaga sa flop. Nagbet si Yurid ng 45. Siyempre, may isa pang call dito si Rebo. Hindi naman niya ikikredit kagad na may alas or jack dito si Yurid. Now, because of that third diamond, baka, pero kasi mahirap isipin ni Rebo na good yung 6 niya na diamond eh. Para mag-continue siya. Dito naman, kaya nag-iisip si Yurid because yung call ni Rebo sa flop could easily mean that he is drawing for that third diamond. At lumabas nga sa turn. Let's see kung check back dito si Yurid.
105.
Yon.
5, 105, 1, 2 fold.
Okay, so tinuluyan ni Yurid sa turn kasi nga naman siya ang original racer so easily he has the king of diamond sa kanyang range. At alam din ni Revo yon kaya tapon na si Revo. Which is, good for Revo. Boss Popoy Lagman, shoutout po sa inyo. Congratulations po for your deep run in the main event of the Asia Pacific Poker Tour sa Poker Stars. Si Boss Popoy Lagman is 4th place sa main event. All against all players coming from all around the world. So congratulations again, Boss Popoy. Henry Jasper Santos, dami mong sinasabi. Tama ka na. Basta,
9 race.
mapagpanggap ka. Ayop ang pangalan mo. Private school. Terje Morgan, shoutout from Makati. Good luck to the rest of the happy watching to you, Terje. Alright, Mau Angeles. Raise it to 55,000. Dave Ergiaga calls with suited one gapper. Jojo Lidina will definitely click back. Yon, ang isang stack ng white chips is 100. Then dalawang pink, that's a
250.
250. Asan yung iba? Anyway, ang 3-bet ni Jojo is 250. And that takes care of business. Jojo, shout out watching from Pokerista ng Isabela. Biruin mo, Henry Jasper, halimbawa, sa eksena sa pelikula, papasok ka sa eksena, gangster eh. Uy, andyan na si Parak. Uy, andyan na si Sukab. Ayop, gangster ang pangalan. Sabay tatawagin ka ng nanay mo, Henry Jasper Santos. Aray ko po. All rock. Masalunga. Jester, saan po makikita o mayroon site na pwedeng makita yung mga live players? Unfortunately po, wala. Wala pa po. Hopefully, yung mga future improvement ng Metro, they can come up with the app or sa website that updates live players.
All in. 3 all in. 235. Fold.
Metro card. Oo, sana Metro card can come up with that.
All in. 7, all in.
Peter Chung all in again for 260. That's
240.
a little over 10 big blinds.
260. 260. Ako na ba? 9, 10 fold. All in. 1 all in. 2, 3 fold. 5 fold.
Okay, Jojo Ledina with Ace King is gonna call. So again for the second time, Peter Chung puts his tournament life on the line here. He is flipping. He is ahead right now, but it's flipping with the Ace King of Jojo Ledina. Earlier, he doubled up with aces. And it's 10 high, still good for Peter. With just one card to go. And the board bricked for Jojo. Peter with another double up. He now has a healthy stack of 580,000. That's good for 23 bigs.
Okay, change dealer. And it was
Shout out to Jeremy Mabini Libramonte who is watching this live stream from Ontario, Canada. Happy watching to you, Jeremy. Kapag umuwi ka rito sa Pilipinas, size 2XL lang ako. Mamaya isusot ko tong aking ano. Aking hoodie at medyo malamig na.
Raise 50. Fold 2, fold 3. Fold 5. Fold 6. Call. Heads up.
All right, here we go. Another round
Check.
between Peter Chung and Jojo Ledina. Jojo just doubled up Peter Chung in the previous hand. Now he's looking to take back some of those chips. He flops top pair, but no action given by Peter. He hit nada. All right, once again, if you have just or if you happen to just start watching this live stream, you are watching the day two action of the 6 million guaranteed Batang Metro Poker Challenge. This is the one, two, three, four, fifth. Ito po ay panlima, fifth major tournament for Metro Card Club. It's happening here live at the Metro. We are located at inside the Metro Walk Complex in Ortigas, Pasig, just in front of Marco Polo Ortigas. We're currently down to 30 players. We will stop the action once we reach the last 18 players. And those last 18 players will come back tomorrow to play the final day until a champion is crowned.
Raise 55. Five fold. Six fold. All in. All in.
I think it's 500 exact.
9. Five, 10.
Peter Chung all in again with Ace Queen suited in response to the raise of Revo David, holding the same hand that he had when he doubled up Peter, and he's gonna give up those pair of fives. Peter takes down the pot again. Leon Bongito, ilang players mag-stop dito, sir? Last 18 po. Last 18 players. Or last two tables.
Bakit ano? Dumidikit. Dumidikit na. 1 fold, 2 fold.
Ryan Tan, Ace 10 suited hearts. His short stack is at the bottom of this
4
chip
fold.
count.
5 fold, 6 fold. 7 fold.
Goes all in. Mau Angeles with Ace 7.
9 fold.
Down to Dave. Will fold pocket force. Understandably. $30 big siya kung isusugal niya yung pocket four. Pag tinamaan siya, magkakapalit sila halos ng pwesto ni Ryan Tan. At si Dave is too experienced to be, to gamble with a relatively mediocre hand facing an open jam. Mau Angeles. Raise it to 60,000. Dave Arquiaga to act.
175.
Shoutout sa'yo, Ramon Pablo. Pablo Poker. Iseng, Dyson. Ang day 2 ng Metro Card Club basta major tournament, lagi yan play down to the last 18 players. Laging ganyan pagka major tournaments sa Metro. Last two tables or 18 players. Mau Angeles, Ace Queen.
Race 60. 10 fold. 1 fold.
Alright guys. Hindi na ito. Pagka-type. Hindi nagamit. Hindi nagamit.
Nalipat yung 5. Ang big blind na 6 na. Nawala na yung 5. Big blind na si 6. Race 55. Si 6 yung big blind. Small blind 3. Tapos race ng 55 siya.
Shout out kay Sukab, harang ng lahat. Out na ata. Ryan Tan goes all in. No caller. Delay pa ata. Shout out to my good friend, my new good friend, John Yong-Hu. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Jong. Jong, Jion, sorry, no G. Jion Young-Hu, or Jion Yong-Hu. He's a player from South Korea but regularly plays here at the Metro Card Club. I posted uh,
Floor!
this morning about putting it out in the universe, I wanted this Anchor magnetic power bank because it suits well if you're playing poker or while playing poker when you need to charge your phone.
Pero open na yan. Nakaganyan dikit. Okay, treat as box as non-existing card. Isang paper lang.
Thank you, John. Good present. Thank you. And I just put it out there, just you know, you put it out in the universe. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't happen. But to my surprise, when I read the comment, John commented and he said he is using one and he's gonna give it to me as a gift. So thank you very much, my friend, and I hope you win right now while playing cash game there. We were in the same table briefly yesterday in the tournament, and unfortunately, both of us did not qualify for day two. I did not qualify. I don't know if you did. You qualify, John? I did not qualify. All right, Rebo David raised. Ryan Tan with another three-bet jam. Peter Chong folding his pocket sixes. Yes, thank you. I'm excited to use it while playing tournament poker. Anchor is a very good brand of power bank, and the good thing about this is you don't need the wires, and it has a stand. You can flip out a stand that allows you to put it on the table. It's a very good power bank, but it's too expensive for me to be honest because of my we spend for a lot of things, especially for my father.
30,000.
John John is still here at Metro. I think he's playing cash game. Dave Arqueaga
One fold.
raises it under the gun. Nag-blinds up na po tayo. Blinds are currently 15,000, 30,000. Peter with Queen Jack. It's a dominated hand. He's not gonna defend this big blind, but wait a minute. Mau Angeles with pocket fours. He will defend.
Folds with 9. Heads up.
10 high flop.
Check.
I think if I was talking to Gion earlier, he is set to fly back to South Korea tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So I wish you safe travel going back to your country, my friend. Mau Angeles leads out on the turn. I wouldn't be surprised if Dave Spade raised this bet, or maybe just a call. No, no, that's he would want to just a call. He doesn't want to bloat the pot. River is a five. He missed it. I'm curious if Dave opted for a more aggressive line if he could have taken down that pot. But of course, when he chose to check on the turn and Mount checking on the river, check back na lang. I agree that check back na lang. It's not as played. it's tough to represent something there. And because Mao is also a very experienced player, yung check niyang yon sa third, that check on the river rather, normally would be a check call line. So Dave opting not to lose more chips in that hand. This is hand number 27 for our day two. We're down to currently 28 players, 10 more players to bust out, and we will stop action today and continue tomorrow. The live stream tomorrow will only start when we reach final table. So what I will do,
4 in 6.
I'll try to come here early before the start of day three, and like what I did the last time, I will shoot reels or clips of players busting out and the hand that they busted out with and post it to try and keep you updated. Benji from the late position goes all in, less than 10 bigs. Ilang bigs na lang ba to? And they will call with pocket 3. Essentially a flip.
Yung Jack 9.
Look at that percentage, an even 50-50. Benji missing that flop. One card to go. 5 outer for Mr. Mangaliman. Buti na lang yung dos ang nagpares. Kung yung 6 ang nagpares, forfeited nga. But as it is, Benji is eliminated. He is out at 27th place. We're down to 26.
Mamean, nagang ako. Sir Peter, stay on the table. You're on seat 2. Yeah. And Sir Romel, stay on seat 7. Yeah. Sir Jojo.
All right, they are fixing or reseating. There will be a reseating because 2 levels have passed already. We will take that as an opportunity to take a break here at the booth. We will be right back.
pati marami. Ayaw mo niwala to. Kala mo kay Marian. Ayaw mo. Ang lamig nga, hindi naman papas doon. Nagpinuno na lang. Pero ang lamig talaga, pumapasok sa tenga eh. Nakaupo ulit dito sa mukha.
Big blind, sir. Big blind po. First up, sir. 5 fold. 6 fold. 7 fold.
Ano, naniwala ka na? Ano, naniwala ka na? Hindi, pahina mo na lang yun, no? Papatay natin, gusto mo? Pangat lang, pangat. Pagkay.
15 370.
Oo, lamig. Papatay na lang, walang
Sit to call.
Ay, nasa first and second lang talaga. Empty nga, wait pa eh.
3 fold.
Tangina, sa Cebu, 3 million guaranteed. Ang jump, 1 million. No, sinunog. Ayun. Oo, 2 beses ako napadala. Sa Davao. Sa Cebu, ganun lagi.
4 check.
Jamin ticket eh. Matandaan ko kasi malaking payout ng 20k sa ano eh. Sa dito eh. Dapat ang 15 pa. Sa Cebu, 3 million. 1 million ang champion. Sakto, 1 million. Kasi ganun eh. Yung papakakit.
Sit to call.
Nga rito, 1.5. Kung kayo dalawang manok. Oo, kahit mga 2 million, no?
It's up.
Kasi yung palaro ni Kuya, 3M 1.5 ka yung champion. Sa Davao? Oo. 3 million guaranteed lang yun. Pero nakarekta 1.5.
All right, we're back and we have new
Second ng 500.
lineup in this featured table. We can see on the screen Frederick, Derek Di Mayuga, and Peter Chung is still there. We have Edwin De La Cruz hit the heat.
Oh, at 85.
This is a hand between Peter and Derek. And Peter successfully pushing out Derek Di Mayuga. Urid is also still in this featured table. And there's Dave Sandora, George Egoy Lagatus, and Marvin Servito. I see Mau Angeles still there.
Seven two. Ten two. One two. Two two.
We're down to 25 players.
Saan nagsimula yung buto? Sa akin yung ano?
Three four.
Dave Sandora at the bottom. He's got ace-7 off.
Four. Raise.
Good
75.
cards to raise that spot.
Five four.
It's down to Egoy.
75. 6-2.
And Egoy will not defend.
Ten two.
Mystery card, no? Hindi alam yung isa. Kahit yung nasa, ano, sa monitor, ano.
21. Raise 17. Sit two four. Three four. Four four. Five four.
Derek De Mayuga races with pocket 6. Egoy or George Lagatos with pocket 5s.
4 seconds.
320.
All in. 320.
Egoy goes all in.
7 4. 320.
Strong move by Egoy. Not sure if Derek would like to gamble half or more than half of his stack with a relatively
320.
mediocre hand. But he is beating Ace King, which can 3-bet jam in that spot. He's flipping, but it's too small. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. But what a strong move
Hindi nilala na isang stand.
by Egoy. Siyempre, pag napanood to ni Derek sa replay mamaya, um, he'll, he'll feel bad, but I'm okay with that fold. I if it was me in that spot, I would have folded also. Okay lang yon. You lost two bigs rather than risking your tournament life. Mababa pa masyadong payout. Bukas pampukpukan.
Second one. 370. Two fold.
Uso palpal.
Three fold. Four fold. Five fold.
Agoy again with Queen 10.
6-6 call.
Facing a raise from Derek Di Mayuga. Derek holding ace queen, so dominated niya itong Queen 10 ni Egoy. Pero Marvin Zerbito at big blind also has Queen Jack. So masyadong malabo na or mababa ng chance na lumabas ang Queen dito. Which is a bad thing na pag yun ang nangyari, it's gonna be bad for Marvin and George.
Flop.
Because they are dominated by the ace queen of Derek. Derek flopping top pair here.
10
Nothing to continue with for both Egoy and Marvin. So malamang check to si Marvin. Bet si Derek. Fold si Egoy and Marvin.
Second one. Bet 90.
That's the 90K bet.
Fold.
Fold na si Egoy. And natin si Marvin. I think fold na rin dito si Marvin.
10 fold.
Kahit tatlong piso, di ako po.
We're currently at level 24, which is down to 18 minutes. Pag naubos yung 18 minutes na yan, we will have a tournament break.
Nakikita mo naman yung mga mamaya. Lumatkol lang si Egoy. Hindi lumatkol, tutulakan lang ito eh.
Naku po, narinig ko sa mic, sabi ni Marvin Lumatulin. And I'm not sure if that's only table talk. Parang hindi ata.
Sinabi ko sa'yo kanina eh.
I don't think Marvin will 3-bet jam with Queen Jack off, especially very early UTG yung open ata ni Derek dun sa action na yan. Alright, Peter doesn't want to play his King 10. Maybe Edwin De La Cruz will play this king queen. He might open with this hand. He's sitting at almost a million chips. So he has a lot of chips to move around with. Current blinds 15,000, 30,000. There's the raise 65,000.
4 fold, 5 fold, 6 fold,
Mau Angeles suited connectors lalaroin ni Mau to. There's the call. Marvin Servito.
10 fold,
Uy, teka. Another hand for Derek. He is gonna be playing out of position post flop because he's at big blind. This is he can squeeze with this hand. Paolo Angelo Serrano, shoutout sa'yo. Ito yung isa sa mga masisipag na empleyado ng Metro Card Club. There's the move. That is the move. I was hoping Derek will do that. That's the squeeze
720,
that you can do.
700, ay sorry,
And I'm sure tontuwa siya nung hindi umisnap si Edwin De La Cruz. Kasi kung umisnap, it means
6,
he's in big trouble. Ang laki pa nito for hit the hit. I don't think he will call with King Queen. Even if ilagay na lang niya sa pockets dito si Derek, that's still ahead of his King Queen. I don't think he's willing to gamble that big of a chunk from his stack. Jaime De La Cruz, shoutout sa'yo. Mamaya ka na makichismis. Out ka na nga, nakikichismis ka pa. Alright. And Derek Demayuga. A brief background for this player. Derek is predominantly a cash game player. Medyo high stakes na rin ang nilalaro nito. But I remember we used to play back in the day when he was just starting to play poker. I played with him cash games before. Kakasimula pa lang niya noon back in 2007, 2008 yan. Kaka-start pa lang maglaro. Pareho kami. I just I was just also starting to play poker. Hindi pa ako naglalaro ng tournament. At cash games lang kami. But then over the years I shifted to tournament poker and Derek stayed with the cash game grind. But he has developed into a very good player. He has some tournament titles under his belt. So this guy knows what he's doing. And I think and being in the cash game grind, he's very current. Pero makikita mo yung mga
5 fold,
habit ng mga cash game players. Mas ako opinion ko lang to. Mas sigurado ang galaw nila.
7 fold,
Masigurado ang galaw nila. They tend to katulad nga nun, I can expect those moves from them. At malalakas ang loob nila kung sa high stakes cash game nagagawa nila ano pa to, di ba? Paniniwala ko lang 'yon, opinion ko lang 'yon. Jano Alvarez. Jano the Blackjack Alvarez. Magandang gabi. Tira pa sa good luck to all remaining players. Magandang gabi sa'yo. Jano the Blackjack. Angeles Peter Chung. Pocket tens. Jams for 750. Laki nito. Parang same move pulled off by Derek in the earlier hand with ace queen. This is also squeeze. But this is a very, very strong move considering Edwin hit De La Cruz opened under the gun.
4, 5,
But
750.
if it was me, maybe maybe this should be the move. Kasi kung ako to, baka nag 3 bet lang ako. Pero baka mas tama itong galaw na to. Because you're putting so much pressure. Maski na doon kay Hit the Hit na napakalakas na ng galaw. Traditionally, under the gun open is a very strong move. But you go over the top. Wow. Yun, talagang ganon, no? Maybe good insight. Maybe I should also shift to doing this. Not sure. Kung kayo guys, meron kayong
Nag-tournament kami sa Copa, magkaka-table kami naka-Yuri. Lumapit si Levi.
kung may iba kayong pananaw doon sa hand na yon, if you would have played it differently, I would have played it on the big blind. I'd pocket tens. There's an under the gun open. I would probably 3 bet lang. 3 bet na magkano ba yung open? 45,000 yung open. 3 bet siguro ako ng there's one caller 45. How much was he? Ilan? Peter Chung was 750.
Four,
3 bet siguro ako ng mga 45, 45. Mga 260 or 290 pa. Mga 290. 3 bet akong 290 doon. Alright, we see a raise under the gun from Dave Sandor with Ace Ten suited. George Lagatus with King Queen. What about you? How would you have played that pocket tens? You're sitting at 750. 9 minutes remaining in this level.
Bubble na yan, Boy. Bubble na sa ticket. Ayun na, 33 oh. Sa main event, RBS Cup.
Ilan ang ticket ba?
22.
Meron.
Ayun oh, 23 na bubble.
So main event tickets are being given to the last 22 players. That's why we hear Marvin saying it's bubble time for the ticket.
10 million guaranteed yun. How much is it worth? Like 12K? Ba, yung mga 22. Tanong natin.
RVS Cup this year is 10 million guaranteed buy-in is 15,000.
Oh, ticket bubble? Ticket paid, ha? Oh, it's worth 15? Sampu ako. Mas malapit nga. Sobrang kapital yun. Sa'yo, 5 na. Tumukas ko mo yun.
Hello, good evening. Wala, isip ko na.
Bilis yan, 10,000 ngayon.
Magkano ba? Solo. Kailan ba yun? Okay na yan.
RBS Cup. Oo, November.
15:30.
15:30. Matutulog lang ng 2 volume pa yun. Tatlo. Pero marami. Marami. Kaya na. 8. At ako mo yung benta. Kung may natatami ko, arangin na hindi mo gagamitin ang gano'n.
16 ba o 15?
15.
Tatlong goal, mas mababa pa yan.
Kasabay pa ng RBS yung ano,
23 players remaining. 5 na lang ang tatanggalin. As I have mentioned earlier, itong day 2 will play down to the last 2 tables or 18 players. Kasi 9 players per table eh.
Careful.
Tatapos na sa 18 players. 18 players. Oo. Limang players na lang. 18 players on level 30.
Ball.
Ako kahit bumalik, wala naman akong gagawin.
Ball.
Kailangan kahit 500. Yun, pwede. 6 na raan.
Heads up. Oo.
Dave Sandora outflopping Mau Angeles here. 9-3 suited versus the Jack 8 of Mau. Mau bets 50,000. Dave calls.
Check. Check.
Parang nagpapatama ka lang, ano?
2 pairs pa si Dave.
Bet. 150.
He's gonna lead out a bet of 150 and snap fold si Mau doon. Pag game on.
Oo nga, no? Naribat niya. Oo, naribat niya rin ako. Ang galing ko. Naribat niya ako. Nga naman, no? Hindi ako nagtanong ko. Puta ka naman kasi parang yung bobo. Hindi ka nagtanong. Nabukasan patuloy ako. Dapat pag kaya mo. Dapat pag open mo, makakawal naman. Hindi. Oo, hindi pala eh. All in. Kailangan ko pa yata babul dito sa ticket. Pinaalala kasi yung ego.
Muna na ako sa ego.
Oh my God. Pag ito, A-side.
Ball.
Mau Angeles pocket nines.
Way 65 total.
Raise it to 65,000. Merrick with the connectors, paint connectors.
One call.
Ay!
Toaster.
Merrick calls with Queen Jack. On the button is Edwin de la Cruz. Dave Sandora with King 8 off.
Careful.
And Yurid on the big blind. Yurid Rivera, a member of the vaunted Metro Team Pro
Sit 5.
and one of the 5 fighting Rivera brothers. 5 Rivera brothers yan na puro pokerista. You have the chief, Mark Rivera, Ashby Rivera, Zardy Rivera, Yurid Rivera, and Jester Rivera. 5 ho yan. na nagdadala ng karangalan sa angkan ng mga Rivera. Alright, Mga Angeles taking down with his pocket nine. At speaking of the Riveras, alam ko nanonood yan. Big shout out sa Team Project 8. Walang mintes na nanonood yan. Mami Evelyn and Daddy Jimmy. Team Project 8. Pangalan Family. At nagkita kami ni Robert and Sila. Ha? Pinsan ni Ate G. Naglaro dito. So shoutout din sa'yo, Robert and Sila, kung mapanood mo to. Shoutout din sa Team Project, Team Betigo Belmonte, yung mga Riveras na nandyan. Team Cavite, yung mga Rivera, mga kamag-anakan din namin dyan sa Cavite. Diyan natira si Yuri at si Ash sa Bacoor. Also, Team Arista. Yun pala. Na nakaraang live stream, hindi ko ma-recall kung ano yung lugar doon sa Paranaque. Arista. Yan. Shoutout sa inyo. Mga pamangkin ko. Mabuhay kayo. Ang Kuya Mark at ang Kuya Potoy out na ata. Si Kuya Yurid na lang ata ang live.
60,000.
Alright, King 9 suited. Good enough reason for hit the heat to raise this. Last 30 seconds. Dave Sandora. Let's see if he's going to defend. Yurid. And Egoy Lagatus also gives up. At dahil mabilis silang na-fold, makakasingit pa ng Diamornario, you miss Geneva Rivera. Hindi, si Geneva, kaapelyido lang yan. Nagpipilit lang yan maging Rivera. Oo, nagpipilit lang yan, pero kaapelyido lang talaga. Ang talagang dugo sa dugo, kami lang 5.
Hindi, wala naman siya eh. Wala yun, wala.
Ayan, dahil mabilis, nakapag-ripple pa yung ating dealer. So we will have this last hand. Marvin Servito under the gun. Less than 10. And Marvin Servito will take advantage na iniisip niya. Break na eh. Baka naka-break mode na yung mga utak nitong mga kalaban ko. He jams all in with King Jack under the gun. Joke lang, boss. Okay lang yon. Joke din lang naman yung sa akin. Edwin de la Cruz with A7. Same hand na tinapon, na? Same hand na tinapon ni Derek de Mayuga. That's not good for Edwin. You read folds. So, Marvin Servito's gonna be all in for his tournament life. Edwin de la Cruz is ahead. But if Marvin manages to outflop him, he's gonna be in bad shape because Derek de Mayuga folded A7 also. So he needs the board to break. At least break for both of them. Yun na lang. Oh, with no card. Oh! 2 pairs for Marvin Servito, but Edwin de la Cruz, 2 outer.
Mamon, yung inaanak mo. Puta, magugutom.
Ayun na, sa double up pa. Bago nakapag-break double up si Marvin Servito. And we're gonna go on a 20-minute break. We'll be right back.
7:15. Sakto. Sakto. 22 na lang eh.
Apat na lang, apat.
May na-out yata eh.
22 na lang, oh.
Wala na eh. May ticket na yung pan 22 eh.
Kaya nga, in-out doon. Hindi na pala ako. Hindi na.
Bro, 40 ka lang. Hello, hello. Two, four. Sit, six.
Doon, baka kunin mo, ha. Kunin.
Nakakita ni hit yung baraha mo, kaya lang nag-login ka. Hindi pa pinapalabas, alam na ni hit yung baraha mo.
Paul, baka dumating pa yun. Paul na yun.
Hinay ka lang. Totoo nga.
Race.
Tumingin ka sa akin.
Ito.
Ano yan?
90. Okay, okay. Yan. Layer check. Bet. 105.
Ha?
105. Race. $125 more. 230 total.
Calling on all teams for 1020, please proceed to penalty. Only the penalty.
Hold.
Alright, at muli po tayo nagbabalik. We are back after that 10-minute break. You are still watching day 2 of the main event. 6 million guaranteed Batang Metro Poker Challenge. 783 entries. Prize pool stands at 7.5 million. 7,516,800 to be exact. And 1.2 million up top waiting for the champion. We're down to 22 players.
Mark. Mark.
Race. 80. 80,000.
Edwin De La Cruz, who got hit by Marvin Servito on that last hand just before the We went to a break. He's racing with Ace Jack. Early spot. Reka Hanabishi, 123. Napanood ko sa WPT Philippines ba yon? May nag-blunder na Pinoy. 500k ang alam niyang call pero naka-all-in na pala. O, lots. Hindi po WPT on APPT. And, no, maraming nagsasabi. It was a misclick actually. Hindi naman talaga blunder. Pero, well, it was a mistake. Kilala ko po yung player na yon. It was a mistake, but if I may, it highlights, ito po kasi yun eh. It highlights several things. Hindi ko po pinagtatanggol yung player, pero the right, for me, I don't like the fact that when the Korean player announces all in, the right action should have been to push all your chips forward. And not just put a certain amount of chips forward. Kadalasan po, mahihina pa magsalita yan eh. Mahina sila magsalita. Now, granting ganun na yung ginawa, on the part of the dealer, and I would like to clarify, I am not blaming the dealer. But I would have liked it, and sometimes I tell dealer about this, if you hear the player announcing he or she is all in, instruct that player to push all his chips forward. That is the correct way or action of declaring you are all in. Again, that does not negate the fact that as a player, dapat aware ka of what's happening in the table. So, yun lang. I mean, at the end of the day, yes. At the end of the day, yes. Because of that mistake, he may have missed out to a bigger payout. But hey, 5.3 million. Kung alam nyo lang ang history nung ticket na yon, that's 5.3 million for a cash out of only 600 pesos for that player. Hindi ko na ikikwento sa inyo bakit ganon. But ang pinaka-cash out lang niya for that ticket that went on to win 5.4 million is only 600 pesos. Why would you complain, di ba? Well, all things considered, the action happening, yes, it was a mistake, but I wouldn't really call it a blunder. Peter Chung outflapping Derek De Mayuga here in the battle of the blinds. Derek checks turn. Dito sa ating YouTube live chat. Sir, tuwing kailan po may tournament sa Metro? Plano ko po kasi maglaro kahit low buy tournament lang. Lagi ako online lang. Sabi ni Daryl John Blanca. Blanca Flor. Daryl, every day may tournament sa Metro. What you can do is follow the Facebook page of Metro Card Club. They are very particular at napakasipag nilang mag-update ng kanilang daily tournament schedules. Yung daily tournaments ng Metro usually starts ng alas 3 ng hapon. And ang Metro Card Club is located inside the Metro Walk Complex in Ortigas, Pasig. Kapag kayo nadaan ngayon dito sa Metro Walk, parang sarado kasi yung harapang parte ng Metro Walk, under construction yun, naka-board up yun. Nakatakip, may harang, may mataas na bakod ng yero. Kasi ginagawa yung subway station for Ortigas. Pero meron yung opening, may driveway, papasok kayo sa loob, and you will find Metro Card Club there.
fold. 5 fold. 6 fold.
Calling on Roland for 1020. Please proceed to table 1.
7,
Roland to table 1.
85. 10 fold. 1 fold. 2 fold. Three fold. Heads up.
Calling on Tony for 2550. Please proceed to table 10. Tony to table 10.
3 check. 7, 8, 75. I bet 75. 75.
Battle between Edwin de la Cruz and Mau Angeles. Mau with ace queen. Top pair, Edwin de la Cruz with an open-ended straight flush draw. Straight and a flush draw.
All in.
Pero down to 9 out siya. Goes all in. Mau with a quick call. Edwin de la Cruz, balikatan. Stack to. 565. At pag nanalo dito si Edwin, Mau will be left with just 10,000. But at this point, Mau is ahead with top pair, top kicker. But he has to fade a lot of outs. He has to fade all the hard-suited cards. He has to fade the king. He has to fade the 8. Allison Burgers, Idol, sino pinaka-surprising player na still playing for you? Actually, I haven't seen the lineup. Oh! The board brick for Edwin de la Cruz. I think he is covered.
Kung kumula ko sa flop, mabara ako 2-4 na heart.
Mau Angeles crossing the 1 million mark. He now has 1.4. Covered nga. GG. Edwin de la Cruz hit the heat. USOP champion, Poker Dream champion, hit the hit out of this tournament.
German, sa'yo na to. Malapit na kasi botohan. Ano bang plataforma na?
Daryl Blancaflor nagtatanong sa ating YouTube live chat. Pinakamababa every Monday. I think it's a 50,000 guaranteed tournament. Ang buy-in 750 pesos sa daily tournament ni Metro.
Pandig ko.
And we're down to 21 players now.
Big blind, sir.
Sabi ni Sukab, bubble time na po. Hindi pa. Hindi pa dito sa live stream kasi delayed kami ng 20 minutes. Sukab. Oy, ang aking kaibigan. Aking kaibigan na nagkita ulit kami. After a long time, pero big time na tong kaibigan ko to. At nagpapasalamat ako sa kanya. Medyo napatiran niya tayo ng isang beses. Sana masundan pa ulit. Big shoutout to you, Boss Ken Angeles. Message ako sa iyo, ha? Ken, baka makasabit sa mga ibang pagkakita natin. Sa'yo ba to si Mau? Ba, looking good, Ken. Looking good ang bata mo. Kaka-double up lang. Now sitting at 1.4 million. Derek De Mayuga goes all in with pocket deuce.
Kahit na may palo. Superstar ang dating yan. Dyan silang ano pagkain.
4 fold.
Tsaka boss Ken ha. Paminsan-minsan susundot ako ng message sa'yo ha. Para makatira tayo. Ang daming malulupit na kwentong nakarating sa akin. Ang mga tama mo. I love. Eto pa. Mukhang magandang pagpulso mo dito kay Mau. He's poised to make it to cross to day 3 tomorrow, the final day. With a big double up, stack to stack sila halos. Ni hit the hit doon.
Grabe sila. Talagang matapos.
Aseng Dyson, mukhang live pa. Alam ko out na eh. Alam ko out na sana pero mukhang live pa.
Hindi yata. Regular yata. 6 fold. 7 fold. 10 fold. 1 fold. 2 fold. 3 fold. Hard check.
Bawal ba? Grabe naman, parang namang anong ton nila pinaglalabanan natin, para naman.
Five fold. Seven fold.
Players of table 1, please head back to your seats.
And raise 85.
Sana live pa siya para naman maharap ng lahat. Oo, kasi ugali na niya yung mangharang eh. Siya naman ngayon.
2 fold. 4 fold. 5 fold, 6 fold.
Derek De Mayuga, A6 suited. Baka i-jam niya to. Ito, mukhang kababayan ko to. Mark Alvin Israel. Pa-shoutout po sa gabos na amigo ko sa Nagat Lagonoy. Maray na banggi sa Indo Gabos. Maghirilingan na lang kita sa Peña Francia. Malapit na ba? Arani na ang Peña Francia. Mag-adal na kamo mag-poker sa damon. Tadaron ta kamo digdinganing magkawat. Igwabang poker. Daiman poker room sa Naga, di ba? Pero igwang mga home games. Rael Makalindong, ilang players na lang po? 21 players po. Yun na nga, all in si Derek De Mayuga. Call si George Egoy Lagatus. Egoy Lagatus outflapping Derek De Mayuga. Turn is at 10. Two outer for Derek. Or he will be get hit again. And double up. Dito si Egoy Lagatus.
Pinakamagandang card.
Sa harong sana boss, kawat-kawat man lang. Iyo, pag ako napunta dyan sa Naga, magkawat. Pero ano I hail from Rinconada region, Bato, Camarines Sur. But growing up, we used to stay sa Daraga, Albay. Kaya yung sinasabi nilang pure Bicol dialect na sabi nila yung salita ng Naga or minsan Albay. Medyo hindi ko bihasa dyan. Pero kung Rinconada, tataw kitang mag-Rinconada. Ako, eto na naman. Derek De Mayuga. All in with pocket 3s. Dave Sandora with pocket 6. He might find a call here. Tumapon si Dave Sandora ng pocket 6. Mukhang makakalusot ang pocket 3.
2 overcards ka, bro. Sigurado.
Kaso sobrang baba
Hindi ka 2 overcards.
Tao-tao ka. Alas lang pwede mo pa na.
Diego.
One overcard.
Sabi mo naman nila na ako yung blind ko.
Mga pakita. Pag nag-wad ka, baraha ka ba? Lagi nga ako may baraha. Ayoko nga masyado may baraha. Lagi ako may baraha. Pero mo lagi ako nasahan. Putangin, di ba?
Para sa BP.
Tukol pa na tukol.
Oo, di ba? Apat na ace queen yata nawakan ko eh.
Simula elimination,
Apat na ace queen.
hanggang ngayon dito sa TV table, tinitira mo hanggang sa PP Poker.
Apat na ace queen, ilang pares.
Hanggang sa PP Poker.
Dave Sandora.
PB Poker, hindi nga kita kilala. Ikaw, kilala mo yung account ko. Ako hindi kita kilala kung sino
Double
ka.
D888.
Lugi ako sa'yo. Okay, all in na.
Pares, kuya. Nanalo. Yan yung kanina po. Derek, parang nainip na yata.
Hindi, magkano na pizza ko yun? Diba?
Eto, Derek De Mayuga goes all in. Called by Dave Sandora, Derek De Mayuga, all in for his tournament live.
Nice one. Wala na eh, 200 pas ng pizza. Babiyahe pa ako pagkalaki-laki yung bukas.
And the board breaking for Derek.
Hindi yung plano ko. Hindi rin ako papaabot ng layo Cavite pa. Ako, moro ko.
Sabi ni Julius Galvez, nandiyan pa po ba si Dave Spade? Hindi ko lang ma-check pa. So Derek De Mayuga is out at 21st.
Bakit 10 lang yun lang? Hindi ka ba nag-open kahit isa? Ano?
Egoy raising with King 9. Ooh, he's gonna run into the aces of Marvin Servito. Tingnan natin if Marvin will flat here to trap. Pwede niyang gawin kasi alam niya medyo malawak ang range nito ni Egoy. He can just flat to trap. But he 3 bets to 180. Nasa ibang table po ba si Revo David? Malamang po. Yes po. Meron pang tatlong tables pa to ng puro mga short-handed kasi titigil tayo pag naging 2 tables na sila eh.
Flat tuloy ko sana. Baka pumasok yun. Maligawan ako nun eh. Tatago.
Ayan, may isa pang natanggal. 19 players. So bubble time na to. Pag ito bumaba sa 18 players, tapos na po, matatapos na itong day 2 and they will come back tomorrow for day 3 and final day. They will play hanggang championship. Ang live stream po natin bukas mag-start lang ng final table. And I will post yung last 18 pag gusto ninyong sumali sa fantasy poker. Ano ba yung fantasy poker? Out of the 18 players na matitira, pipili kayo ng 2 player. Yun ang tatayaan nyo. Di ba? And pababaan ng score. Ang score ng player, madedetermine ng kung anong order siya ma-out. Let's say yung pinili mong 2 player, yung isa na out sa 18th place at yung isa na out sa 2nd place. Yung isa nag-second place. So 18 plus 2, 20 points mo. Lowest score wins. At pag napili na yung isang tandem, yung isang two-player combination, hindi na mapipili yun ng iba. Ipopost ko yun mamaya. So you can follow my Facebook page if you want to join.
Because you're pretty sure I don't. Yeah, but
Only for heads up. You will get in the river, right?
there's a 10, King 10, but 10 on the turn.
Really?
Yeah. King 10, 8, 10, 8. Yeah. Little early, so.
Yurid Rivera, maximum pressure here. Goes all in under the gun with ace 5 suited. Just 11 bigs. Almost 12 BB. Pocket 4 for Dave Zandora. But half of your stack. Yes, he's folding. I think it's a good fold. Let's say an under the gun race. I always respect yung mga jams na ganun. Unless of course you are at mga 120, 150 BB deep, then siguro yes, you can make that call. Pero ito 10 BB, 12 BB and you're sitting at 20, 25 BB and holding that hand, small pairs, yes, that's also a fold for me.
Seven fold.
19 players, bubble time. Isa na lang ang kailangan tanggalin and we will have our final 18 who will cross tomorrow.
Ooh, raise 80. Four fold.
Yes, bubble time na. For the final 18 that will come back tomorrow to play down to the championship of the 2026 Batang Metro Poker Challenge. 7.5 million prize pool. Champion gets to bring home almost 1.3 million. 1.1,286,000 ata yung champion. Yurid Rivera versus Peter Chung. Peter racing from the bottom. Yurid defending his big blind. Let's go, Mau. Panghagis, aray ko po. Hindi pa na.
Five fold.
Kanina sila apat.
Bubble time pa din tayo sa final 18.
Para din na makalaro sa Egoy.
Tenfold.
Tapos na? Tapos na?
Twofold.
Tapos na. Yes. Para din tayo maglaro. Para sa Egoy, di na maglaro. Ayan, ayan kayo. Kuya Yoris na raw.
Yurid Rivera sa small blind. All in siya. Blind versus blind. 9 to si Egoy.
Call lang tas ako all in eh.
Uy! 18 players na. So we're done. Somebody busted out in the other tables. We're down to the final 18. This is gonna be the last hand. And all these players na nakikita nyo dito sa table na to, plus the other players surviving the other table, they're gonna cross to day 3 tomorrow, final day that starts at 1 p.m. at or 2 p.m. Pero wala ho tayong live stream ng 18 players. Meron tayo final table lang. But I will try to be here tomorrow as early as possible to start day 3. And like yung ginawa ko last time, I will post clip ng mga final hands of whenever a player busts out. So, kung gusto nyo yon, serbisyong publiko natin, madali naman kayong magpadala ng chika. Alright. Alright, sige. At that ends. Abangan nyo na lang sa Facebook page at sa wall ko. Makikita nyo kung sino yung final 18 kasi as soon na makuha ko, pati yung chip count nila, ipopost ko sa wall ko para sa fantasy poker. Kung gusto ninyong tumaya sa fantasy poker, nandun ang explanation sa wall ko. At who knows, baka yung pick ninyo will be the winning tandem. And that concludes our coverage of this day 2. We will be back tomorrow. Ito po ang inyong lingkod in behalf of the men and women of Metro Card Club. This is your caster. My name is Chester Intia. Nagsasabing maraming salamat. Magandang gabi. Mabuhay ang manlalarong pokeristang Pilipino.